welcome to today's game. Broken Mirrors is kicking off a short run, like mini campaign within the campaign that I'm excited to do. So we're gonna see these four players multiple times throughout this season, like playing this game. It will not cut into you guys' ability to sign up for other games. It's not gonna like lower the number of games we play. We're just stacking this one in there because I really want to tell a fun story. And Kiera told me that she really wants to play more, and I'm excited to have Kiera play more and just an excuse to see more of Catori. So in case anybody was curious at what the big dick energy card was, this is it. This is Kiera's big dick energy. Could have called it like a main character energy, but instead we called it big dick energy. So these games are going to be similar to the way that we ran the away team. They're not going to have like there's never going to be like a side quest party to do, and party's involvement is only as much as they want to include you guys in. But you guys will you do not act like you have the knowledge of what happened in these games, and they might even be happening out of time with the rest of the party, but it will all tie in by the end of this story. So, and with that, I will introduce the players. As soon as I know which order they're in. Okay, so obviously we have Kiera playing Catori.
Hi, friends.
And we have Kole playing Royce.
Hello again, everyone.
Sept is playing Patagon.
Aye, aye.
And we got Corey playing Ento.
Hey, everybody.
Alright. So, as you all know, we are still in folk song. Right now, we're in yoke. So what have you four, you don't all have to be together right now. Oh, also, let's introduce, this is Patagon's apprentice. He's a capybara. He wears black robes. He is from a culture of monks. They all tend to carry citrus, specifically oranges with them. They are sacred. And you'll notice he has an orange on his head with a little flame on it. That's there constantly. He doesn't talk about it, and he doesn't act like it's odd. It's just there. You'd have to ask him what's going on with that. And here is Catori's apprentice, little pawn, because I typed in what she said into Midjourney, and this is what it gave me. So here you go. You got a hairy cat boy or dog boy. I can't tell.
Yeah, we don't ask questions.
Is that a thing, Catori? You just get the fluffy people to follow you around?
I mean, yes.
I'm sensing a theme here.
So this is Yoke, the fairy tale town that is on the back of a giant egg. It has a massive library that, every time you go near it, it looks like it's shifting. If you blink, a window is in a different spot every time you look at it. It has a huge... But you guys can't get library cards right now because of the writer's strike. And I'm terribly sorry about that. I will see what I can do with that, Warlord. And it's everything. There's a street gang of the Jacks. They are literally Jack Be Nimble. There's Spring Heel Jack. There's the Giant Slayer Jack. Jack from Jack and Jill. Every Jack is part of the street gang, and they're kind of threatening, but not really a big deal. These are just things that you guys know about the city as you're walking around.
The nicest one's Jack and Diane.
Oh yeah, I heard there's a little ditty about them.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's perfect.
I'm just really, really appreciating that moment right there. I'm trying to keep going, but I feel like I'm gonna like guffaw, and I'm trying to stop that from happening. So you guys are all like walking around, and wherever you are, sorry, Catori, what are you doing in this city right now? You can say that you're with somebody else, for sure. You guys can all be together if you want, but what's Catori looking for in the city of Yoke?
Well, oh my gosh, I don't. So I've already gone shopping. I've already become an adventurer, right?
Oh yeah, Catori's an adventurer.
Yeah. So, I am looking for a place to hone my new skills with my giant log.
Ah, like combat skills. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. Like, you can go to the Adventurers Guild. They have like sparring spaces laid out, little like stand with circles in it for people to like test out. And like across from you in a spot, a guy that like is like doing his stretches, getting ready, is a man called Veteran Warrior. Veteran Warrior is head to toe in plate mail armor. It's a little old, little rusty, but you know, he's been around. He's a veteran.
Does my guy have a name?
I cannot remember which number we gave you right off. But yeah, they will have. You can give them names for sure.
Okay. I don't know what his name is gonna be, so it's fine. I just didn't know. That's fine. Thank you. All right.
Oh, you don't know? Okay.
No, that's it. I'll think about it. I'll get back to you.
Right. So here's Veteran Warrior's token
Okay.
up on the screen right now. He is, you know, he's a decent sized guy, but you have no idea underneath the armor what he looks like. Like,
Okay.
he has 2 arms, 2 legs, and he's looking for somebody to spar with.
All right. So I was like, hey, I got next.
Like, he stands up. He's like, excellent, and like he pulls out a large but like clearly ancient looking halberd, and like he puts a little cover on the blade section so that nobody will get hurt.
No. I guess I'll pull out my caber and just be like, I don't know how to make this safe. It's already safe, I guess ish.
He is looking at it like, she's gonna hit me with a tree.
I get the same way.
I don't know if that was a horny sentence suddenly.
I feel like it is, so I just took it that way.
I plead the fifth.
So
Wrap it in foam. Like a whole bunch of pool noodles.
Yeah, I was gonna say just one big pool noodle just around it.
it's just wrapped in bubble wrap.
Yes. And every time I hit him with it, it's just, you hear just that.
And that's how you make it non-lethal.
Yeah.
Right.
Still
He steps
hurts.
forward. And like you suddenly see his demeanor completely change. Like he steps forward and he like stomps one foot and like the sand around him goes flying up. And like he is in an attack pose, like instantly like lunging straight for Catori.
Aw, snap. I guess I'll let him have the first hit, but I'll block it. Try to block it.
Okay. So you got to give him a tough choice.
Okay.
He only rolled a 6, so like, what does he have to choose between?
I get to pick.
Mhm.
Okay. because I want to know who he is. So am I allowed to be like, he can? No. Like either he's how much of a he can hit me, but when he stumbles back, maybe his helmet falls off.
Yeah, that's a perfectly fine option. Is the second part like he realizes you're about to knock his helmet off and moves away, so you don't take any damage, but he also keeps his helmet on?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. I honestly think that he wants the hit. He wants to look good in front of everybody. So like, yeah, he not willingly, he's just overeager, hits you on the side. It does 2 damage, but you do like take his helmet right off of his head. And below it, it's just like this super grizzled merfolk in there. And you see like on his he has gills, and he has like with the reverse rebreathers. We saw them yesterday in the game as well.
Okay.
And
like
he's
Ape
just like
Sapien style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically, yeah. Think what if Ape Sapien was old and stocky? Like what if he was almost like a dwarf?
Okay.
And he's knocked loose. Like you can roll your attack on him right now. Like you have an opening because he is like what?
I do a roll. Yeah.
Oh, 19. All right. Yeah. How do you take him out? This is it. Like how you hit him right now will take him down.
So I'll just use the momentum, with my caber and just smack him in the ass. Knock him onto the ground.
Oh, okay,
I don't want to I don't want to like hurt him. I'm not going for the face or anything.
Oh yeah.
I assume he only went for like my torso, like he wasn't trying to hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're not bleeding or anything.
No.
Because the foam. Oh, so that turned into a 20. So yeah, so it's exactly as you explained. You don't want to hurt him. You just want to win.
Mm-hmm.
And like he hits the ground and he rolls, and like everybody just sees it happen, and like people start applauding for it because like veteran warrior, he's a veteran warrior even though he's like a low-ranking adventurer. Like he's been a soldier all of his life, and like all of these other adventurers can't beat him in the ring. Like you're the first person to take him down.
Well, I definitely approach him and give him like my hand to like help him up because I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Oh yeah, he this the whole forearm to forearm scene, and like he takes your help up, and he's like, that was a fine strike.
Thank you very much. You are very nimble.
And he's just like, he cracks his back, and he's just like, oh, should have seen me 20 years ago. I'm actually face casting this guy as Roy Kent from Ted Lasso. What if Roy Kent was a merman? Just if you know, you know.
I'm honestly googling it really quick. Okay. Okay. Perfect.
See, now you gotta watch Ted Lasso, so the voice is his too. I can't do that voice, but I fucking wish I could. And he's just like, goes and grabs his helmet, and he puts his helmet back on, and he's just like, come on, drinks are on me.
Awesome, I won't say no to that.
Alright. And then Patagon. What's Patagon doing in the city?
Currently just rolling around, taking in the sights, just freshly level 0 adventure, just, seeing what could be available to, trying to think of for detection of the special kind of magic that's on this site, because it is different enough from where
absolutely.
we're originally at. Yeah.
So, Patagon, I think, and because you remind me the level 0 adventurer thing, I think you have, like, if you go and look at a bounty board, specifically you, like, you can, like, break down how to do all the quests, just, like, academically. Like, you know exactly which party to put together for it. And you realize all of these are just cliche adventures that, like, from every storybook. And you have the memories of completing all of them.
Yeah. There we go. That sounds
like you've done all these adventures. And so it's like you could literally right now just go in, pick 3 of your friends, 3 of your crewmates, and get any of these done. It's almost a little boring to you. So I think Patagon is interested in new quests, like even greater adventure. Is that cool?
Yeah, I think that's kind of where it's going. Yeah, just really, the new, the bold, the different.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like incorporating your memory thing in the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, that makes sense because, like you said, because of how, like, a storybook this is, the kind of background of the area. Yeah, it's very. Oh yeah, I've heard that one before.
It'd be kind of neat to turn you into an adventurer's consultant while we're in Folksong. Like teams just come to you and ask you how they could get a mission done, and you could, like, charge them for it, or just get help from them in the future, owed favors.
Yeah, that could be definitely a good like side task for sure. Never know when you'll need either extra cash or extra helping hands. Huh?
Oh, exactly. I think hold on, I got this one. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a token.
Chester.
Oh, there he is. It's Chester. I think Chester actually will come up to you, Patagon, once, like, it becomes known that you kind of know, like, the solution to quests. And he's just like, we have never solved this many quests in the whole creation of this fine establishment. How could I ever thank you or help you? What could I do for you in the future? It's like, right now, I'm willing to raise you all the way up to rank 3 adventurer.
Oh, I mean, that would be an honor in and of itself. It's a power, to be part of this guild and be able to help and assist so many folks. So, yeah. Other than that, I mean, I can't think of anything specific right now, but I know we tend to get into some very interesting scenarios, and I would love to be able to keep you as a contact in case something does come up in the future.
Absolutely. From henceforth, the Adventurers Guild will be allied with the Wander Crew. Your fights will be our fights.
Indeed. So, to future adventures.
To future adventures. And, like, cheers. And everybody in the crowd goes nuts. Yeah, I like that too. Ento, what are you doing in Yoke?
Ento's been going to, like, all of the food stalls in the city.
Would you say you've been sucking on a chili dog outside of Tasty Freeze?
Absolutely.
Fucking music. And so, yeah, We actually saw food stalls and stuff in the mob game. In the shady neighborhood, there are people roasting like griffin meat and selling multiple different kinds of shish kebabs you may or may not want. But what kind of food do you think you're looking for?
Oh, he's been like trying every single stall he comes across. Like he's going through his list of things that he's allergic to and like, well shit, I'm not allergic to that, and crossing it off his jacket.
Yeah, roll me a 20 setter.
Okay.
Alright, so tough choice. Okay. You know what? Forget that real quick. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna count it as a success because it's better for it to actually just happen. What food do you suddenly smell? And in your memory of like your time on the liminal plane, in all those memories, you've never smelt this smell before. But in your life in this world, your pirate life, what was your favorite street food item?
So like other Ento's favorite food?
Yes. The Ento that stayed a pirate.
Definitely like a grilled eel of some sort.
Absolutely. And like you find that food stall, like not just the correct item, but the item correctly made. And this pig guy is selling it to you.
Oh my god, that smells amazing. I need to have some of this, sir.
He's like, 3 coin.
Ento hands it over.
And he's like, he takes it, and he just like puts up the whole plate and does like the whole thing. He just like has like the 2 bottles of sauces, like goes over it, and then like sprinkles on the extra stuff. He's like, here you go.
And Ento's just like holding it close to his face, just smelling it, like taking it all in. Like he has never experienced this euphoria before when it comes to food. And then he takes a bite.
It's like, and yeah, it's perfect. It literally makes you feel a little gruffer, a little more like salt of the sea situation. It's like, and if the camera would show, if Royce or Catori could see you right now, or Soki or Kay, they would see something happening right now.
Oh no.
Man getting his rocks off, that's what's happening here?
I mean,
And
what?
Pim's necklace would be glowing green.
What?
Yeah. So Royce, what's Royce doing in the city?
He's got like a few things he's doing. You see, he's got his couple like list. He wanted to go see somebody about looking at his cool new sword he has. And then he wanted to see if somebody could get him some gear that wouldn't immediately rip when he flexes.
Okay, all right.
And then he's still trying to figure out a way if they'll let him be an adventurer, even though he like fucked that entire deal up.
I might know a guy.
Yeah, you could totally be an adventurer. Like anybody who didn't like pass the exam that they did is an adventurer now. from Sept at this point. Like, Patagon has, like, earned a ridiculous amount of allegiance. So if you qualify to become a member of the Wander Crew, you qualify to become an adventurer.
Yeah, but my own pride, I gotta pass the test anyway.
Okay, yeah.
I won't accept any less.
Fair enough.
Okay. You reach on the board, and you pull down one of the trial bounties, and it offers you a second chance. What bounty is it? Like, what stock standard adventurer quest did Royce take on solo?
Stock standard adventure quest.
Oh yeah, like the most basic of guild leaves.
Like there's a thing terrorizing a village sort of thing, or
Oh yeah, like less than that. Like a gardener is having problems with his rabbits.
Yeah, so it's literally just I'm having trouble containing some rats in my garden. Can you help me? And then it's going to end up devolving into I help this person garden their entire field. And then they're like, okay, now you're done with this. Can you take that stock I got over there and deliver it into town? And so I end up spending a whole bunch of time doing all these little fetch quests.
oh god,
You were just like, you guys like, as like Catori's is like having a drink with veteran warrior, you just see Royce running back and forth with just like a basket full of carrots, and then he's running back up the hill with like boxes strapped to his back, and then he's running down the hill, but he's like got a rickshaw behind him. It's like, so roll me a 20-sider. How did this quest go? Or if you have like an ability that you want to use for it, and just tell me how you use what you do to complete this fetch quest.
I like random chances.
That is a 2. Do you have 3D dice enabled?
No, I don't, because I forgot.
I forgive you.
Let me just enable this.
I don't think I have a card to.
Oh, I got a card. Perhaps, if I can locate it in all my cards.
Yeah, I know you've got all the cards, so if you're playing one, which one are you doing? Are you turning into a 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. That's a better story anyway. Warlord got you though. Alright.
Okay, Warlord.
Being a warlord.
I'll keep that in mind.
So like, okay. Is this one of those animes where I died and was resurrected as like a level 99,000 farmer character? You know what I'm talking about? There's a certain like anime
I have been to
trope
hell and back.
right? It's just like
Twice.
everybody thinks you're level 0, but your stats are all maxed out. Like your level's so high, it just reset.
Overflow.
Yeah, so you guys are suddenly seeing Royce do all the fetch quests. Like, he's literally everywhere. If you guys, like, go to a shop, Royce is working there. And then you turn around, and he's working at the one behind you. And it's just like...
I went up to the board, and I just saw all the quests. You know, normally people like 1 or 2 in a day, and I just grabbed every single one off the board.
Cleans off the board.
It starts off with Royce running around like on a field and stuff, and this is all in the matter of one day. And then like suddenly like you see him like carrying a princess back to town and setting her down, and then he goes out again and he comes back with 5 princesses and sets them down, and he's just like, all right, thank you, and just like mayhem all across the fucking like yoke of just like
I'm in New Game Plus, that's right.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so so you all are exhausted. Like, you've all had that day. And you guys, each one of you passes out. And you guys all have rooms at the inn. Well, especially now, because Royce is the greatest adventurer known to man, apparently.
No, it's Patagon.
And the Patagon is, like, tactical genius when it comes to adventuring. And Ento's just losing his mind. How full is Ento on this eel?
He definitely has the worst case of indigestion he has ever experienced.
Amazing. So, like, in the middle of the night, for all of you, you feel a pull. Like, each one of you wakes up. And, you realize that you are walking through the city streets. All four of you are all just next to each other when you start to come to.
So wait, are we outside in the streets in our jammies?
Yes.
Oh dear.
You have been.
Hopefully no one sleeps naked.
Sleepwalking. I'd be fine if you sleep naked. I'm just letting you know.
I feel like Catori
It's not naked.
would.
Listen, underwear minimum, but that's about it, alright?
Yeah, I mean, she definitely wouldn't wear a bra to sleep, so sorry, but boobies out.
Well, this scene got a lot hornier than I expected.
That's your own
You're
fault.
welcome.
No, that's
It's a
me
gift.
sexualizing breasts. I'm sorry. That's not horny.
Titties can save lives.
Royce has got his titties out. I mean, it's equality.
Mm-hmm.
So you all like look back and forth, and like specifically, this is you four's first time in, like, you've spent a long time in Yoke, but this is your first time in Yoke when you look up and you see a full moon.
It's a little weird.
Yeah,
It's really breezy.
Hmm.
a lot
Okay.
brighter than you'd think.
Like, there is blue lights trickling from Royce's eyes. Like, I don't want to be so derivative, but like Elden Ring, like when you use like the ability to tell you where the next fire is, like you see those coming out of both of Royce's eyes and anywhere on his tattoos, and you see the same coming out of one of Catori's eyes, like leading you forward that direction. And Patagon, you are like, so many of your voices in your head are telling you, oh, we go this way. This is where it's at.
I believe we are to follow the bouncing blue ball, essentially.
This feels a little weird, but I'm basically naked on the street, so I'm not gonna argue.
Right? I guess no time to find out. Let's do this.
So as you all begin to walk, you come across an archway in the road up ahead. And you can't see anything but just moonlight through there. And as you continue following the pull, you all just appear in front of this incredibly strange structure. Like, everything feels a little less real to, like, for Royce, Catori, and Ento, everything looks like we see here. For Patagon, everything is crisp. It's not muddled. Like, it is just very strong to you. You see all the edges, but I just want to make it clear that to you, it looks much crisper.
So we're just going up into the creepy castle then, tower thing.
All right, yeah, cool. I don't even have to
Yeah.
convince you.
Yeah,
mean,
I
Clearly,
don't have
that's
any
what we're here
reason
for.
not to.
My gut's telling me we gotta go this way. Either that or that's the eel.
Oof.
You know what? It is both. Literally
Oh.
both.
Mm.
Like,
Sounds
the
unpleasant.
memories that you triggered from eating the eel and like experiencing your other life tells you, no, you've been to this place. You remember coming here.
This is a lot of deja vu.
You don't say.
And like Patagon, you could get up these stairs blindfolded. Like, you know exactly how many stairs there are. You've been here 1,000,000 times.
So it's a lot like, like Luigi's Mansion. Been there just a few times.
Oh, you guys are still here too. I don't. I think you two like pawns are following you guys, but they are fucking confused. They have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
It's the adventurer's
Yeah.
intuition. We're just going to follow it.
This looks dangerous. Let's go in.
Against any better judgment.
So you step into this tower, and you all are experiencing it differently. So, Patagon and Royce, you two feel like... Remember Curses,
Yes.
where Royce was stabbed? Alright, well, Patagon was stabbed and Royce was turned into a book. You feel like this place is that. Like, something about this place makes you feel like it felt inside the dream worm. Not the dream worm, the bookworm.
I would like.
Do I get that same vibe because I read Royce?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. Ento, you do not get that feeling. You get the feeling that this is a place that you come. Like, this is a place that you come for advice. Like, this is...
I'm using 2 ability scrolls.
Oh, what do we do? What are we using with
the
them?
wild cards. The wizard ability find and the wizard ability recall to get my hell knuckles back.
Oh, that is quite funny. So it just like comes flying through.
They vanish from wherever location they're at, and then they appear in my hands
Oh, all right, absolutely.
in like blue silvery mist. I'm unsettled.
Fuck yeah.
Like a weapon.
Understandable.
Eerie
Like-
feelings about it.
Yeah, so like that's what it feels for you. How it feels for you guys here.
Hmm. I don't like
And
this
you all-
place.
You all feel like the moon is still tugging at you. Like it has a string around you, metaphysically.
Let me guess, it wants us to go up. It's kind of the feel.
Oh, up is definitely the direction you're being pulled.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, I suppose let's get it over with, huh?
Let's do this.
This is a lot of stairs.
So many stairs.
Is it all right if I go first?
Go.
After
After
you.
you, sir.
Be our guest.
Oh, Royce is going first. Can you roll me a 20-sider, Royce? Oh, 12 is pretty good. Excellent. As you get to the top of those stairs, you are all struck by the sound of clocks ticking. And just like an innumerable amount, like each one perfectly in sync. Like these pendulous lights are also going back and forth in perfect synchronicity.
Well, I don't like that.
This is turning weirder and weirder as we go.
Not a fan.
It takes quite a feat of something to keep this kind of sync. I'm sure.
Are we on drugs?
Point I
Ento,
couldn't
you're a
say.
doctor. Are you guys on drugs?
I don't think we are.
Did we get slipped something and this is like
I
a
don't-
side effect?
I don't remember taking any drugs.
I feel like this is mushrooms.
I don't eat mushrooms, man. I'm kind of allergic to them. That's one thing I remember. I am still allergic to.
Yeah, but what if you breathed in the spores? You didn't know.
I feel like I'd have some sort of reaction.
So it's just clocks. There's nothing else here.
Oh, that. So, as you're walking through this place, Royce, you see yourself being turned into that book, and then you feel yourself being turned into that book.
Oh God, no.
There we go.
Oh.
And then, like, moments later, you just feel yourself unturned into that book. And just like, Catori, you start to feel yourself turn into, like, Catori starts to get smaller again.
Oh.
Little Catori.
Little Catori. Do I stay this way?
Not for very long. It's just like every click back and forth, you all start reverting back to different versions of yourselves. And then, like, this whole place is making you all super nauseous.
We should go very quickly before I start punching clocks.
Likewise.
Or before that eel comes up.
Attempt to
I don't know how
locate a
much
staircase going
booze.
up.
Yeah, I don't know how much booze
Yeah,
Catori had at the
there's a
bar,
staircase
but
right.
All the booze.
all the booze. Yeah, let's go to that staircase.
Ento, can you roll me? No. Yeah, Ento, can you roll me a 20-sider real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Tough choice. Ento, you're going to hang out in this place a second too long Alright, that is one choice. Like, something catches the back of your memory about this room. And, like, you stay a second too long, and your AP gets cut in half. You lose 6 AP suddenly. Or you don't get distracted and you keep going.
I'll get distracted.
So, you remember being here before. Like, you remember being here before with your captain. Like, your captain, Pim, Rupert was there. And you all, like... There's a library here, somewhere. That has, like, a massive amount of treasure maps. And just, like, a ridiculous amount of information that some ancient mage, like, built. And then it snaps out of it, but you are remembering what this place is. And that you've been here before, many times. And that action sucks away 6 of your AP.
Ento kind of stumbles a little bit, like, whoa, ooh, just got real dizzy there for a second.
If you're gonna hurl, do it at the floor and not at our backs.
No, I'm good. I'm good. This was something else. This was memories. I've been here many times before.
Seriously?
Care to share?
There are always so many clocks.
I don't.
Oh, Patagon, yeah, this is what this room always looks like. And wait, Patagon, can you roll me a 20-sider? $14, absolutely. Yeah, this Patagon, this is exactly what this room looks is like, and you will manage to like find the perfect out, so you can actually Ento can have that memory and not lose AP because you pull him out of it at the exact right time, because you know this floor, you know this whole building.
I have also very familiar with this layout for reasons I cannot quite explain, but thankfully we were able to get you out of there before something terrible could happen.
Yeah, I feel a lot better now. Thank you.
This place is giving me a headache.
Not a fan.
So you reach the top of the stairs. And the whole room just shifts around you.
Well, that's enough to set off someone's vertigo.
So I'm thinking like MC Escher painting situation, like, stairs are like on all sorts.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like for you. And it's even worse to the point that it feels like everything is moving. And like it's like moving underneath you. You're not moving with it. And like you all get like a ridiculous chill. Fuck, I forgot that Royce had that ability. So, Royce, you feel like you're becoming the wraith. Your wraith form.
Oh, I'm not happy about this.
And then all four of you are standing in front of all four of you.
Oh.
Oh, that's
This reminds me of a certain somebody.
well,
I don't think this is a mirror.
it's a mirror. It's one that I've never encountered before. At least to my knowledge yet. We'll see how that changes.
This doesn't look promising.
As like, they. I don't think they're particularly hostile, but they will match everything that you're doing, and like they will walk directly in front of you to not let you get past them.
So if I walk up to Mirror Catori and I boop her snoot, is she gonna boop my snoot? Or is
Yeah,
she gonna boop my
exactly.
finger so I don't boop her snoot?
No, yeah, she would boop the finger so you don't boop the snoot.
Oh, so we'd just be like finger touching ET style, just like boop.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
weird.
reach out and attempt to grab my shoulders.
Okay, so your hands touch each other's hands.
And then our hands touch. I'd like to swing us around in a circle.
Oh, shit. Alright, roll me a 20-sider. Okay, so that was a 19. What did you want to happen there?
Well, if these are simply reflections of ourselves and I swap positions with him like this, I don't know what's going to happen. But that's the gist of what I'm trying to do.
Like in theory, would you be running away from each other instead of walking toward?
My theory is I'm going to break whatever spell this is because it can't handle what I'm doing. Or we just swap places and he doesn't know what to do now.
Yeah, I'm actually cool with the, like, so you swing him around and you feel a tug. Like, you guys look over, and which includes your reflections, look over and see Royce hit, like, your voice, the voice on your side, his feet planted on the ground, and the reflections voice, its feet in the air. So, like, and then you hear, like, a stress groan all around you, like an iceberg, like breaking in half and then slowly sliding into the ocean. You feel that much pressure as this entire room's illusion just shatters around you.
Oh, wow.
Whew.
And like the room is clean now, like crisp lines for everybody.
It's beautiful.
Is there anyone here? I'll call out to the space.
There is a response lower than you right now. This is the top of the tower, but there is not a verbal response, but almost like a yes, but no words.
Is the moon still seeming to be having an effect on us?
No, the moon's just like, you guys are just like chill here now.
Oh.
Like there's a small library up here. There's like amenities over here. There's many like strange like knickknacks around. And like at the edge there, you look out into a vast world that does not look like Yoke. That does not look like the area of folk song.
Oh dear.
I want to go see those books.
I
I want to go to the library.
Yeah, you go do that. I'd like to see if there's a host for us here.
Hey, bye!
Either of you two are free to join me if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd be more than willing to.
Ento's gonna go up to the library as well. He's hoping to find some of those treasure maps that he thinks he remembered.
Ooh.
All right.
Me and Patagon are gonna head down.
I'm
Catori
definitely
just
getting
kind of
some like
shouts.
portal
What?
vibes to the hell kind of situation. We went through a portal once like this.
I didn't feel like
So-
any portal I've ever been through, but
Alright.
So you two, you go down. And you see another moon down here that is, well, it's a clock. And you two, for different reasons and unexplainable reasons to yourselves, can tell exactly what the clock is telling you. And it's telling you the amount of time you have left before this full moon is over.
so we can infer that this place will only exist for as long as the full moon's out.
Yes.
Limited time, we must make the most of it.
And what's that up
And
there?
It's a silver mirror.
Going to do a little brief search through the voices to see if there's any possible way that I've seen this particular mirror before. Is it? I have a vague feeling that it has.
This one actually gave me a 20-sider for.
Okay.
A 13. Alright. So, you've seen this mirror so many times that you, thinking about it was going to cause you damage. Like psychic damage situation. Because it would have given you a million different answers for the same question. You know that looking in that mirror is dangerous for you because it shows you what you want.
Well, I know that is very dangerous for me to grab, so I'm not going to go near it right now.
Is it like a powerful artifact, or?
Yeah, it essentially is like almost like a nexus point for some, their previous life or whatever it was, that I've been here a lot. And
all the different hues.
that essentially, yeah, and it might not end well, but either way, I know that I can't look in that mirror right.
I'm going to approach the mirror.
Yeah, sitting on a little pedestal. Doesn't look like anybody's been here in a while, like quite a while. Catori and Ento are also going to be coming to that realization that this has spent an incredibly long time untouched. Like, covered in dust. cobwebs. Some of the books are mold eaten.
Hmm.
But yeah, the mirror is currently covered in a thin layer of dust.
I look back at Patagon. I look back at the mirror, kind of shrug, and I'm gonna wipe the dust off.
So Royce, you see in the mirror Lullaby rebuilt. Beautiful. Technologically advanced. Like all the like statuesque like buildings that Lullaby originally had, all the efficiency, the train yard, like the mines, the amazing markets, the coffee, but improved upon with all of your knowledge of city planning from the time you spent in the Silver Thimble. It's become a metropolis in and of itself.
Hmm.
It's like an amazing feat of technology, and you can see visitors all around the world, and maybe other worlds, maybe. It's just fantastic. And you kind of feel like you know how to get there.
Well, that's a dangerous game.
Not sure what form of trickery. What?
Feel like I know how to get there, huh?
Yeah, you feel like there's a path. It might be vague right now, but like you could do it.
Am I able to pick up the mirror?
Yeah. Are you trying to pick up the mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can pick it up, hold it in your hand. It's about the size of a like a desk mirror situation, like a makeup mirror.
Well, I guess there was nobody down here. Should we head up to the others?
Yeah, I think see what they found in the library of books and maps. Maybe we can piece together the purpose of this.
And I'm gonna try and keep the mirror out of like Patagon's eyesight.
Okay, you could like cover it with a cloth if you needed. You could find one, I'm sure.
Like a curtain or something I just pull off and cover it in.
Exactly. Alright, so Catori and Ento, what kind of stuff are you two looking for?
I'm looking for the like treasure maps that I thought I remembered.
Yeah, alright. Give me a 20-sider. Alright, 16, absolutely. You find your captain's logs. You find where a map that it's not like a perfectly clear map. Like it's vague even to you. It was written in code. But you can make it out that you know where the Sea Devil's treasure is. The Sea Devil's coffer.
just gonna fold that up, and we're gonna put all these in my my coat pocket. Like, oh, you're coming with me. Like, I gotta show these to Pim.
Absolutely. And what's Catori looking for?
Catori is looking for books that sort of hint toward the magic that changed her into who she is now.
Yeah, roll me a 20 setting. So, tough choice. You can find a book about your people. Like, in this world. Like, in, like, the 20-sided world. Or you can find a book about theoretical magic.
I'm gonna go with the theoretical magic book.
Absolutely. So you find a book, and like it's very math heavy all the way through it. It's just like basically charts and graphs explaining like the possibility of other dimensions, and it's like using it even in a there's like theoretical, this is how the evolution worked. And imagine if like Darwin's like grid, like this like fish thing turned into this thing that turned into this thing that turned into this thing. It's just like, okay, so there was a world that was like pony people, right? And then there was a world where there were a bunch of not centaurs, like ungulates. And those two smashed together, and that's how you got llama people. But then mathematically, like, lays that out. Like, somebody is theoretically coming up with what actually happened.
I don't get this, but I might know somebody who does. So I definitely, like, look around to see if anybody's around. I mean, nobody's around. Nobody's here. So I put it into my bag that's shaped like a little monster. Right in the mouth.
Absolutely.
I'm taking it.
And that's when Royce and Patagon would come back in.
Hi, friends. Welcome back. Did you find neat stuff?
Yeah, sort of.
Very odd mirror.
Ooh. What's odd? What'd it do?
I believe it shows your inner hopes and desires for what you wish for, of a sort.
Okay.
I just get a lot of chills being near it, so I'm just gonna leave that one to Royce.
That doesn't sound delightful.
Yeah, so like you guys, you got the mirror. Royce, I forgot. As you were wrapping it up, when you should be looking at the back, you know, the back of the silver mirror, you look through it. Like completely through it. And you see the city of Yoke. Like, you look down and you see Like you see the city streets below you, as though you were in yoke. Like you see yourself in yoke when you're looking through this mirror, the back of the mirror.
Odd.
So like, like, Royce, you were studying. Nah, don't worry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. Now I'm worried.
Don't worry about that.
I'm real worried now.
I was doing a lot of studying.
You shouldn't be. Roll me a 20-sider when you come up into here, Royce.
Oh, good. What could possibly go wrong at this juncture? Oh my
I thought that was a 1.
god. So did I. Oh my god. Whew. Whew.
Right. And so, like, as you come up into this room, like, the moonlight from, like, the actual moon hits the mirror, and, like, Royce starts glowing under the blue light. Catori's eye starts, like, also glowing. And you all see a strange, like, tear. Like, Catori, you see it, like, across this whole, room. It's just, like floating in the air in front of you.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
Can Royce and Patagon roll me 20-siders?
Well, Patagon, here we go. We're going on Alan's wild ride.
I'm here for it.
Oh man.
So yeah, 14 and 15. Like, you two immediately realize what this is, and then I think Catori would figure out like a second later that this is an anomaly based on the reports. This is two worlds didn't stack together perfectly when everything was pulled. Like, this is one of them in front of you. This tower only exists during a full moon, and people have been using it as like a hiding place for a very long time, but like it was originally something else.
Well, that explains all the dust. Y'all are seeing that, right?
So, like, anomalies, can we see what's inside that tear?
Oh yeah, roll me a 20-sider.
Now I'm nervous and regretting I asked a question. This can't go wrong. Fuck.
Oh! Yeah, that's fun. Alright.
Oh dear.
I feel like... No,
we wave
I'm not
goodbye
gonna,
to Catori as she sucked
I'm not
through
playing
the
the card. Yep. Bye, guys. Bye.
Yeah, so what happens? I think I think Catori might panic,
Fair.
and Catori, your wizard ability immediately activates.
Oh.
Like, no control over it.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, so
What's she
Like-
doing?
you begin just sewing the, like, you don't even do it. Like, your hand, like, you don't sew. What happens is, like, it sews up in front of you. You close this anomaly. And
Oh.
everybody in Yoke right now feels it. As
Oh, we're probably not supposed to sew anomalies shut.
a giant tower appears in Yoke and
Oh,
just
shit.
like doesn't rip out of the ground, just like the world just like moves around it.
Oh.
And now it is there.
How many people just died?
Did I kill people? Maybe like I just knocked one little boy off his bike or something. Like let's not kill
I don't-
people today.
Listen, I rode a
I'm-
mountain into the last word tree. Bad
I
things
am
happen.
too cute to be a murderer, okay? I'm too. Wait, no, I am a murderer. Never mind. It's fine.
Let's temper our expectations here.
Oh.
I think it's you didn't murder anybody, but you really fucked reality, kind
God
of.
damn it.
So,
So you
apologies in
four,
advance to Vat.
right? I think Vatn is somewhere with a nosebleed.
Nice. Nice. It's always
Like-
obvious.
You all like suddenly, the tower you were just at, the tower that like is like a legendary place that appears once in a full moon that Ento remembers. That place doesn't exist anymore because you tied it to this reality so strongly. Like, it's here now. And everybody has always remembered that tower being there. It's like it's just always been there now. Like, you set that reality.
Is that
I
on
mean, that's
purpose?
not so bad, right? Like, so bad.
I think the concern comes with whatever else is tied to that reality.
Oh yeah, and your two pawns remember the other reality too. But so you four have no memory of this tower being in this world. But it's always been here. So everybody else will talk about it as though it's always been here. But you four don't have those memories.
Oh, so we come back and it's like they've actually built around the tower.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
But we know what I just did.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it.
You didn't even move and you stitched it. That's some skill there, Catori.
I mean,
Oops.
we definitely want to be able to harness that, or directly later.
Well, it's a thing I'm good at.
1 second.
I would like to look at the mirror now.
Okay. When you look through the mirror in here,
Mhm.
you don't see like a reflection. Like both sides, you look through it. Like you know that there's glass there, but you are looking straight through it to what's behind. And right now, right where you're standing, it matches up exactly. It's 1-to-1.
So, I'm assuming for the same reason that Catori can't open a rift right now, she wouldn't be able to open that anomaly back up with her seam ripper or shears. I don't remember which one we gave her. Maybe both. Fuck it. I don't know. But I assume that's the case.
I
Undo.
would assume that you could if you want to try. If you want to try to undo it.
I'm gonna confer with my new besties first. Hey guys. Should I undo what I just did? I don't. What do I do?
I can't say that making more changes would make the better, though. Because
I feel like that's kind of a bad idea, but I don't know what the right answer is.
I'm not sure what would happen to the planes between if you quickly undid another change to reality. And how that would affect everything, including us. That would be a bad idea, I think.
I don't have a lot of knowledge. I'm just going off of the last time we did things with, stuff. We ended up here.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my hands to myself. I'm just gonna not touch stuff anymore, okay?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to tell the others somehow, because they're going to all probably realize it's always been here too. So, how are we going to explain that tower did not exist here?
Vatna might be able to understand. Others, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that might be a good place to start.
Do I still have the feeling of knowing how to get to that lullaby?
Oh yeah. Like,
does it involve this mirror?
No. Like you can do it. Like, you just gotta become the champion of all dwarves.
Because that's clearly an easy thing to do.
I mean, you're just so neat. You can do it. You're the best.
It's simple. It's just not difficult. It's difficult, but it's simple.
There's a
It's
whole
just
lot
one
more fetch
thing.
quests.
Just become the greatest dwarf that has ever existed. Unify all of them.
Yeah, it's hard to do with what they perceive as an inferior mustache.
And then you take over one of the sides of the world through political conquest, not through violence. And then you build an entire side that is nothing but the city of Lullaby. With space travel.
See, the way I imagine it is that every other plane that had a Lullaby-esque place, they all did the same thing that Lullaby did, which was protect themselves.
Wait, hold on. Are you trying to counsel of Reed Richards this thing?
I'm just saying that if the way all the worlds colliding was like there's alternate versions of us, theoretically, there should be alternate versions of Lullaby. And if they all protected themselves like my Lullaby did, I'm just saying there's a chance that there's dozens of them out there.
Well, that's going to be fun to deal with in the future.
Well, he's already the best dwarf ever, so we're a step in the right direction.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah, right? I'm just like, fuck. There was other stuff there, but you guys just got it done.
Team efficiency.
Team efficiency. Yeah, well, fuck.
You didn't expect me to fuck it up so fast?
I mean,
we definitely changed some.
Yeah, that was gonna be like a.
We're just all standing at the tower
Yeah.
Should we go get dressed?
I mean, it is broad daylight now.
Yeah, it's just suddenly broad daylight and just because you guys spent a couple hours there? Well, it's been a while. There was stuff there, but then you guys turned it inside out, so... Literally. Inside out.
Oops.
Oops.
Sorry.
So
I didn't mean it.
But yeah, I feel like Ento specifically, which way do you want to lean with your character? Like, I don't believe Pirate Ento is a wholly different character than like Ento. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like what I had here, I'll show it to you. What I had if Ento looked in the mirror was this. Like on one half it's like a peaceful doctor's office, but on the other half you see like sailing across the ocean, you know, like the pirate life. Like that's how I'm picturing it. But
Yeah.
it's like I feel like Pirate Ento is like helping you, like the next, like I will start giving you more, like if you can explain how the pirate version of you helps memories going forward, then we I will let you roll twice and take the higher for it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like you always have advantage if you can tell me how being a pirate helps you do this.
Okay. So like,
Just like, oh, go ahead.
I'm starting to like have both the memories that I originally had and this new pirate Ento's memories at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And like Patagon is doing that as well, but on a ridiculous level.
They're starting to believe.
And like,
yeah.
That's what links all four of you, because Catori is doing that as well, where she has the physical form of this world, but the memories of of the old world.
And then I'm just a freaking weirdo.
And Royce is just a freaking weirdo because, like, he just has been here the whole time, but also showed up a couple months ago. And, like, there's something to that. And, like, in a couple days, I think of you guys talking to Vatna and then talking to the captain. Like, Peanut calls you into his office, which is funny because Peanut has one.
No.
And also, he's much bigger than all of you. I don't know how that happened.
Damn, you're getting those gains in, Peanut.
He's really pure protein. But he's just like reading the report. And Peanut gets it because Peanut wasn't here when everything went down, so he had no knowledge of the worlds combining together. Like, he was in outer space with Gemini and Rennick and that crew.
Right.
So he's just like, okay, so far we're calling these anomalies. That appears to be where two realities did not fully settle together and become a singular thing. We believe this could be tied back to that red cap that showed up when you went to investigate the hotel. And he motions to Catori and just we believe this is the result of a similar anomaly. Like your physical form changing, Squishy's form changing, Like, we believe this is all tied together. And as far as we know, you four are the only members of the crew that are aware of this.
Would appear so.
That is how it feels, yes.
And he goes back to his paperwork and he's just like, I believe he says, do you think there would be a way for you to fashion some form of detecting device between you two, like Patagon and Royce? Like, is there any? Oh, go ahead.
I think if you apply some certain principles of rifts and using the mirror that we found, we could be able to piece something together, I think.
He begins nodding. He's just like, yes. Like, this tower may not have been a big deal as far as from what you say, it just was an anomalous situation. But the red cap was very dangerous.
Yeah, and the concern I have is if stitching it just stabilizes the world that didn't merge, it's a chance that it's just like extra fabric in the wind, and we don't know what's a part of that fabric.
Exactly. What could possibly be connected to the other side? Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, then I would have to trust to your discretion whether or not you cut away the anomaly or sew it together. I believe Senior Officer Royce, you would be well within your rights to make those calls.
I think for now, studying it and at least continuing on with the defenses and such that we have in place for the thimble would be our best course of action.
He nods. And he's just like, Wolf. And he... And like, yeah, so you guys like go out, and as the days go by, there's a couple days and such, like Peanuts just, you guys have built the detector. Like, you guys can more or less tell within an area or if an anomaly is like presenting itself. And then like Peanuts just sorry, 1 second. So sorry. And like Peanuts just like all right, we will be calling upon you. It's like, I'll be calling upon you to whenever we receive one of these detections, as I honestly don't know if we could see them. It's just like he's just looking back and forth. He's just going through all of these stacks and stacks of paperwork from like the department reorganization that you guys have been doing. He's like, this has taken a long time, and I didn't realize it was going to be this difficult. And like he then holds up a file, and he's just like, okay, Senior Officer Royce, and he like slides that towards you. Like, these are like your new orders for like the anomaly detection and mapping section that he has like done. It's just like, And thank you, Patagon, and Ento, and Senior Officer Catori. And he slides it across. And then, yeah. Wow. Right? Just like shouting. And, Catori was never a senior officer before, or an officer.
Everybody, she got promoted just then.
Congratulations.
It's just like, Catori is going to be our senior officer of the magic department. Vatna will be directly under her. Vatna and Kay will be directly under Catori. So this is going to be Catori's main mission. If you want to do it, is like that's the thing that ties the games that going forward. It's you guys investigating the anomalies and figuring out where they are and what threat level they are as well. Because like some of them are just gonna be like, this place smells better because this anomaly's here. You know what I mean? Or like it feels better, or it always feels like a summer day, and like, do you want to get rid of it, or do you leave it alone?
Goody, good. Lovely.
And those are like the good ones. The bad ones are like, this town is full of like murderers because of one. You know?
So, out of character, is that what the spooky place is, basically?
I don't want to give you spoilers. But some places are more like things because of these things.
Neat. I love it. We're fucking up the world again, everybody. Good job.
Yeah.
I'm showing you the gun that you can, but giving you guys the decisions to not.
Here's the gun. It's how you load it that is your choice.
It's where you aim it.
Oh, my foot's always in the way, you see.
That game went really fast. Like, but it's important to know when to just like end it. Like, I was like, oh man, I can't milk this out much longer.
Right?
Well, what would have happened if Catori looked in the mirror?
Oh, I can show you.
I was going to give them an option to look, but then everything got fucked up.
Yeah, I done fucked it up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I feel like I
played
fucked
my
it
card.
up from the start. And it's like,
This is where the people, like, that your people have turned into live. In the mountains above continent. Like, they have just like there's an amazing village in the highlands, and it's just a bunch of like Highland cow, like satyr people. And you see just like not totem poles, but like your caber poles with like etched in runes telling the story of your people. Like going back generations, like redwood sized cabers.
I want to go there.
And it's just a super nice place.
I definitely want to go there.
Yeah,
So
and yours is the easiest to do. It's directly to the north.
Sweet. So if I didn't stitch that shut, would we have had a battle today?
Yes.
Damn
Yes.
it.
There was a fight in there.
Damn it. Fine. I'm disappointed, but it's okay, because it's my own damn fault.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to smash people. It's okay.
I will make a note of that for the next game, that there will be significantly more smashing.
Yes.
Did I do it? Did I get through an entire game without punching somebody? Oh my god, guys.
Wait.
There was nothing.
We spun.
I feel like I
Royce
was.
around.
Yeah, you did spin another Royce around, but like, and you broke a reality, kind of.
Yeah.
I think that's probably enough damage for one. It just kind of happened.
All right, so like, yeah, that was it for this game. But like, this is the setup to a bunch of games. Like, I want, now that we know what we're after, I can make it more action-packed and stuff. I'm not sure where this game went off the rails.
Was it
I
the
should have
reality
played my
breaking
card.
port?
I should have played my card to make that a 20. I should have.
Oh, you can't change your one though.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
that was
I
a good-
have a card that makes ones 20s and 20s ones.
Oh, I see. I gotcha.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pouting because I didn't use it.
I'm sorry. You'll have
Mm.
so many more attempts and chances to use it. I promise. Like,
Ones are good fun. That's why I left it. I wanted to see what would happen. I didn't know that it would
it's fine.
do this.
It's like, I'm sorry. I let you guys down.
I think we learned
I did.
something really neat out of it. which
Yeah.
is,
Yeah, this.
Meow.
But yeah,
No
so
ones are
that
neat.
is what.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is what I want to do with this party. Like, a clear goal. I want the same for every time. We're just gonna like move you guys' stories a little bit, and just like move that. And like, I'm not saying that we won't see anybody else like interact with this party, but it is kind of it's a separate thing, and like you guys will still be able to sign up for other games as well, because like this, you're not going out of the world, and you're not like getting stuck in another dimension unless you guys play real rough.
It's alright, we're just gonna have to contend with the alternate universe Royces that are clad in full silver gear to prevent themselves from emerging, coming to beat our asses.
Oh no.
Yeah, we can't do an Ultron multiverse Royce thing. We can't. Although it would be funny, but we can't.
I mean, what about for like a seasonal filler episode? Like, why not?
What
Just
if?
for fun.
I have been thinking about fucking filler episode. Like, I can't talk about it. I can't talk
Restrain
about
yourself.
it. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, me and Nika have had so many great ideas. I was thinking about what if episodes, like a game to get other people, like new players interested. An idea I had was allowing them to play old games. Like, what if a completely different set of 4 people played the games that we played?
Oh,
That'd be neat.
and see how they can fuck
Like
it up in a different way than we did.
Right? Like some of the games are very important that the players were in it. Like, we couldn't do curses that way. Because it was very important that it was Royce and it was Patagon. It mattered who was in that game. But like a game like Call Your Name, where those 4 players did absolutely amazing, but like, what would 4 other people in that exact situation look like? That would be really weird.
I love that idea.
I will say,
And that
my
was an idea.
whole theory with Lullaby has been in my brain for a little bit now.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure about like the multiverse thing, mostly because we don't want to like dive into like multiverse makes everything weird. But like we don't
want to fuck with multiverses the same way that we don't want to fuck with time. That's basically it. But we have
Yeah,
some
time travel's
ways.
weird.
those are good.
There's a
points.
monstrous clock on. one of the sides. It's terrifying. The horror side, I'm looking forward to so much.
Well, if it's anything like that room of clocks, it's going to be, just a little upsetting.
Feels like we're stitching riffs again, everybody.
Aw, yeah.
I want to make sure that we know that they're not 100% riffs.
Oh yeah.
But I want to recapture what I was trying to do the first time with riffs. Like, I like riffs. I think it's great, but I don't want to just like backpedal, not undo the same story over and over again. And also, like, I'm looking at Vatna. He can't tell I'm looking at him, but I'm looking at him.
Camera pans.
Oh no.
Camera pans to my face, then it pans to a moth.
Who's like in pain, bleeding, and then
Yeah, it's just like suddenly gets cold chills while he's just like has one of those ice bags on his head and like cotton shoved up both of his nostrils. But like,
Catori will bake Vatna cookies and muffins and things because we've got work to do. So everyone needs to be well fed. And that means cookies and muffins and protein shakes and au gratin potatoes for all.
That sounds like the worst meal I've ever heard in my life.
It sounds delicious.
Like, it was fine until I derailed to the potatoes. But I felt like
I just pictured it as a casserole.
Oh God, no!
All of it together, hell yeah!
Like a cookie protein shake, au gratin potato casserole.
It's sweet and savory.
You cannot tell me that a Midwestern family has not eaten that.
Oh, I bet. 100%.
If it can fit in a casserole dish, it has fit in a casserole.
Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if her ADHD would even, like, let her do all of those things together. Like, I don't know. I feel like they would all have to be different, separate things because she'd get so distracted. And so, like, Wednesdays is chocolate chip cookie day. Like, there's no... She can only do one thing. That's all you get. Because she's gonna get distracted with the other piles of things.
Oof, I just got like really bad heartburn right there. So yeah, thank you guys for playing this game. Like, it went by really fast, and I feel bad whenever that happens. But like, when the story's over, it's over. I'm glad we got the setup done. I look forward to playing more games with you guys, and we'll talk about you guys' schedules and stuff coming up.
We'll throw everybody into a group chat. I think that'll help.
All right.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be the beginning of a fun time.
I really think it will. So this Friday we're playing Constellations with Kay, Adley, Isaac, and Midnight. Well, they try to figure out how to get a library card. And I'm really looking forward to that game. And then on Saturday we're playing Oak, Ash, and Thorn, which is going to be a continuation of the Rose storyline. Maybe an end of the Rose storyline. I don't know. You guys.
I know. I thought it was going to end last
keep
time.
expanding that one every time we play it. Yeah, I really did. And then on Sunday we're playing Magic, which is the. Akana's gonna try to end a secret society by sneaking into the secret society. So, like, look forward to that.
Also, Tootie Booty makes their return in that
game,
which I'm really excited about.
And Toots McGluth shows back up. And, like, if you guys think that there's, like, a coincidence that it's a bunch of dragon characters, it's not.
I mean, it totally is. What are you saying? Spoilers. What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad.
Always Durgans.
Alright, so that is it for us today for that little short one. We will see you all on Friday. This coming week, dealing with gotchas, etc. If we owe you a gotcha, please message me so that I remember, and I'll put you on the list, and we'll like run through that.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Bye forever.
Goodbye, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.